managed to spill coffee this morning. Andy made me a coffee, I missed my mouth somehow, got it the day you wear a white shirt and the day you plan to film. So down at the dining room, you see the dining room behind me here, this amazing old building. But I'm going to take you and show you through here in the workshop, which it's not actually part of the circle that we occupy, but it's an amazing space. Let's go and have a look. Not meant to be in here. So if you like wood, like this is the place to be. This is just, it's packed, look. Huge space. Once upon a time this was a training centre here at the Circle and trained people back into employment. So they did a lot of joinery and woodwork, metalwork training here. So there's a lot of this stuff over here is just pallets, empty pallets that have been dismantled and that people could then use as just spare wood to make stuff. There's people in here. And then here is like a lot of this stuff that we took out when we were, a lot of this stuff behind me we took out. You can see the old chairs here from the dining room. You can hear people banging away over there. Look at all these desks. Desks, 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 desks. So I thought we would do something a little different on the vlog this week, and that's to tell you the story of a new business that we're in the process of creating. But just to explain a little bit of the startup journey, Andy, you can see sitting behind me here, has been busy, super busy actually, creating a plan for the website. But before we did that, the first thing that we did was we did a ton of user surveys. So we had an idea that this might be a thing to do that people would want, and in the past I'd have just bashed on and done that, but this time what we decided to do was actually go talk to people, have conversations with people, listen to people, understand their experience of similar services, so that we could design something that the market actually wants, not that we think the market wants. So I've never done this in my career before. Typically we've just built a business and launched it. Even Ashton McGill as a consulting business, we just took it out there and off we went, trying to sell customer experience and service design to people. So this has been a really interesting way to do things. It's been a more considered, a more thoughtful, it's been a slower process, but it means that as we start to build stuff now, it's been validated and we've had user feedback and we know that this is a service that people will want. We've also, you can see behind me here, we've been mapping with the business model canvas, and that's been a really interesting process. So we've mapped the business, we haven't written a business plan because we don't need funding, and to be honest, you know, the business plan is a little bit of an outdated tool. It still has its place if you're looking for funding, but the canvas is a much more interactive and iterative tool. So we've been using the canvas and we're tweaking it and changing it based on discussions and conversations and feedback that we're getting from people. But it's been a really good process of building a business in a design-led way. The other thing that we've done, which you can just see behind me here on the left-hand side, probably the right as you're looking at it, is that we've been starting to map out the customer journeys. So we've been thinking about the different stages of the process, and within each of those stages what the different touch points are going to be, and starting to map out the design of the service that we want to deliver. There's still a ton of work to be done. Once we've opened a bank account, then the next stage in the process is to register for VAT. One step at a time. We can't do the VAT until we've got the bank account, and we couldn't get the bank account until we had the company registered. The plan is to take this business to market probably mid to end of June, depending on depending on how we got on with this. We'll continue to test it with some of the people that we've already been talking to. But I thought that just for a change on this vlog, instead of it being about the different things that we do, I'd talk about this startup journey. So for the next few weeks, you're gonna come on this journey. You're gonna come on this journey with us, with the two of us, as we take this business, we develop the business. All these things just have to be done, and I don't think a lot of people appreciate the amount of work that goes into creating a new business. It's not just as easy as having an idea and then going and starting selling it.
record that, did you? Don't know. You're not allowed to put that in your vlogs.